Thank you for joining today for our barre class. Our theme today is reach for the stars. So we will be thinking about elongation, being tall, stretching big. So that's hopefully going to loosen us up after this long holiday weekend. Let's start by setting our posture, feet under hips. Lift that rib cage up off the waist. Make room to engage your core. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Lift the chin. Feel the back of the head over the back of the spine. Feel nice and balanced there. Let's inhale those arms up. And exhale them down. Feeling how tall we get when we stretch those arms up to the sky. Exhale down. One more time. On this inhale, you can rise up onto your toes if you'd like. Inhale up. And exhale down. Nice. Okay, feel that length, feel that height. As we move throughout our class today, we're going to start with some floor to ceiling squats to warm up. So move your feet a little wider than hips distance. Have your toes in a comfortable position. For me, that's at about 45 degrees. We're going to touch down to the floor and reach up to the sky. Come down to the floor, reach up. Nice, quick movement here. Warming up our bodies, warming up our muscles. Reach, and you can turn this into a jump at the top if you'd like. Starting and ending on a bent knee to protect your joints. Leap, up, up, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Coming even wider into our second position. This time feet are turned out a little more. We're going to come down, pressing those knees over those toes, arms out. We're going to start with the ribcage isolation. Reach, reach, reach. So right now, your hips are locked into place. We're moving through the waist. Reach, reach, reach. Getting some nice spinal mobility here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to reach, bending those knees. Reach, reach, reach. Nice side to side reach here. Still reaching out to the side. Trying to get a lot of extension here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold this second position, plie, hold here. Check the position of your knees. Make sure you can see your big toes. Head and shoulders straight up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Walk those feet in. Shake them out. We're going to end our warm up with some bat ma. So that's just a kick with a straight leg. Starting in first position, feel the turnout coming from your hips. So like rotate those heels to the outside. Feel the rotation coming all the way up the legs. Arms out for balance. We're going to bat ma side to side. Kick and kick. Kick and kick. Working to hold that core. Keep the body mostly in place. There's definitely going to be some side to side movement. But working to sweep that foot off the floor, brush the foot, point the toes, kick, kick, for 4, kick, 3, kick, 2, kick, last one, and kick. Nice job. Getting ready to pick up our weights for our arm series. We're going to start with some flies. So we're going to start in our skier position, feet parallel, knees soft, not locked behind. I have hyperextended knees, so I really have to be soft. Strong engaged core, hinging from the hips. Nice gentle curve in your back, no booty out, no booty in. Roll the shoulder blades back. Fly those arms up by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze. Nice. Head is in line with the tailbone. So don't do what I'm doing and try to look up and see how everyone's doing. Gaze is ahead of you, down to the floor. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not going to be done. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to fly up for 3, down for 1. Up, 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 and down. Up, 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 and down. When you reach that apex at the top, really squeeze the shoulder blades together. You got plenty of time here to do that little squeeze at the top. Up and down, up, 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 and down. Check in with your core. Is your core engaged? Is it protecting that lower back from excessive sway back bending? Up, 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 and down. 2 more like this. Up, up, and down. Up, 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 and down. Now a quick up, 3 down. Up, down, down, down. Squeeze, down, down, down. Nice control. These little tiny weights should be feeling pretty heavy about now. You can always drop your weights and go to a body weight workout here. Up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Down, 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 release. Stand up, shake out those shoulders. Coming into our standing upright row, feet hip distance, parallel, strong engaged core, running those hands along the front of the body, leading with the elbows. More work for these shoulders. Make sure those shoulders are away from the ears and the shoulder blades are down the back. If we're hunched forward, it kind of takes the work out of the shoulders and really messes up your body mechanics. So keeping those shoulders down, shoulder blades down the back. You should feel like you're pushing down with your shoulder blades as you're lifting up with those arms. Lift and down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do the same thing. Up, down, 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 and up, down, down, down. Nice squeeze. Down, 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 and up, down, down, down. Leading with the elbows. Hands running parallel to the body. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it the hard way now. Up, 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 quick down. Up, 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 quick down. Working, feeling that tension all the way up, pushing the shoulder blades down, 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 especially when you get to the very top. And down. 3, and down. 2, and down. Last 1, and down. Nice job. Coming into a rope climb, we are going to be reaching overhead, side to side. Reach, 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 reach. So getting a little bit of a core workout in here, doing our ribcage isolation just like we did in our second position in the warm-up. Not letting the elbows come below parallel to your shoulders to make sure you're keeping constant work going. Reach, reach, climbing up that rope. Reach, reach for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up, 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 and down. Up, up, up and down, up, up, up and down. Make sure your head and shoulders super tall, up to the sky, up, up and down, up, up, up and down. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. Last one. We're going to do it the other way. And down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Nice control. Keeping those elbows parallel to the shoulders. Getting hard, getting tired. You're almost done with this. You're doing great. Down, down, down for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Bring them all the way down. Coming into our tricep work. Let's do our tricep pulses. Again, skier position, soft knees, hinging from the hips, strong core. Roll the shoulder blades back. Lift those palms up behind you, reaching up to the sky, keeping them up above the booty if you can. Pulse up, pulse, 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 pulse. Nice straight arms. You can have a soft bend in the elbow if you need it, if you have hyperextended elbows. Up, 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 strong core. Up, up, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finishing up our triceps, arms up above. Keeping those elbows parallel, trying not to flare them out. Taking those hands and trying to dip them down to your shoulders behind you. That helps keep them at a challenging distance apart. Down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. Really thinking about the position of the elbows, position of the hands. Tall, tall, tall. Holding onto your core. And up. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Just 2 more. And up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Now down, 2, 3, and up. 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 Nice going. Down. 2 more. Down, 2, 3, and up. Shake it out. I'm not entirely sure we weren't doing the same thing that whole time. I apologize if we were. Somehow my mind was wandering. All right, let's finish out our arm series with some bicep work. Standing in first position, again, feel that turnout come all the way up to the hip. Arms out to the side, keeping those elbows glued. We're gonna come up and down, up. Nice. Easy movement here. This should feel super easy with these light weights to start. Giving our shoulders a nice little break. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to flip our hands to face our thighs, coming up with the palms facing down, making it a little harder. You can go back to palms facing the sky if this is feeling awkward or just not where you are right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up, 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 and down. Up, 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 and down. Now, especially in this bicep, try not to relax fully on the down. Keeping a little tension. You can see I'm staying few inches of outside of my thighs on the way down. Down, up, and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. You should really be feeling the negative on here. The great thing about changing up the tempo of these is you see how much work happens on the negative, where you feel like all the work is coming when you lift, but so much work is going into setting the weights down too. Kind of helps when we're doing more usual up down motion to feel how important it is to be working throughout the whole movement. Down, down, up, down, down, down for 3 and 2 and 1. And we're done. Put those weights to the side. Get your chair or whatever you will be using for a bar. Again, keeping with our theme of reaching for the stars, lots of extension here. We're going to start with our developes. That means we're going to develop our legs out to the side. So we're starting in first position, strong core, lifted head and shoulders, taking that leg along the calf to the knee, bringing it out. So develop it out to the side, getting as much lift as you can here. So trying to keep your hips square, not trying to get more height by hiking the hip up, but really working through that leg. Lots of action happening here. Standing leg super strong. Lift that knee up high and then extend the rest of the leg. So lifting the knee, extend for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the other side for now and extend. Lift and extend. Nice and slow here. We did our battement at the beginning, which is a kick, where we can use the power of momentum to get us through. With our develope, we're using the power of our muscles. Lift that knee up and extend. 3 more on this side. 2. Last one. Nice. Okay, coming back to the first side. For me, that's my right side. We're going to lift up that leg, extend, extend. So staying here in our passe position. If you want to make it more challenging, you can try to turn it into a balance. Extend, extend for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to our other side, lifting up into our passe, extend, extend. Thinking about the position of these hips, square to the front. If you are working on the balance, shoulders down, shoulder blades down the back, head lifted, core engaged for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Good control on those. Those are a lot of work. All right, we're definitely going to want our chair for this one. Well, maybe you're a very advanced yogi. We're going to do our warrior 3 squats. So the foot that's next to the chair is going to be planted. Feet are parallel. Other arm out. We're going to hinge from the hips. We've got this leg extended. We're trying to be parallel with our body. So top of the head, out to the heel, parallel to the floor, squat on this standing leg. Squat, really working on keeping this hip of the extended leg pointing down to the floor, trying not to open it up, and squat, squat, and squat. Nice job for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. We're going to stay on this side. This time we are going to come into our attitude. So we're going to extend that leg again. We're in an extended airplane position. Now we are going to open this hip and bring this bent knee up in the air. And then we're going to extend back, hip square. So lift, extend, lift, extend, lift, extend. That standing leg is doing a ton of work. Feel the glute on that leg working. You're also working your core as you lift that knee into the air with the bend for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold this glide, hold this extension here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to standing. Shake those legs out, switching to the other side. So we're going to start with that arm in second and do our squats. Standing leg really strong, both hips facing toward the floor, squatting down. So feel the work happening in that glute. Normally on our squats, we focus on keeping our knees back to keep the work in our glutes. And this one, it's probably not going to be as possible just based on body mechanics. Make sure you're not feeling any tension in the knee. And up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to standing, shake it out, take a little bit of a rest. Extend your arm, come back into that glide. Extended arm is to the front now, staying here in our reach, coming up to our attitude. So really think about lifting that knee high in the air as you open to the side and not like leaving our knee down here. The work for this moving leg comes in that knee lift. Standing leg still working. Lift. Using your core to lift yourself up and to get that body rotation going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go back to your extended position, holding this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Really great job. That's a nice heavy muscle work there. We are going to come into our first position, into our plies. So toes, feet open from the hips, lifting up tall, head and shoulders staying to the sky. We're not going to be bending from the waist here. We're going to come down, 2, 3, and up. We're starting with just our demi plie. So our heels stay on the floor. 2, 3, and up. You might see my left heel come up a little. I have a super short Achilles tendon on that side due to a massive injury. So don't copy that. Keep both your heels on the floor unless you also have an injury. Down, 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 and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we feel what it's like to have our head and shoulders straight up to the sky. Let's make this into a grand plie. Our heels are gonna lift off the floor. We're gonna do that same rhythm, down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. When we're coming up, you put your heels down on the floor as soon as you can. So you know your demi plie depth. You know that your heels can be down on the floor even with your knees bent. Down, 2, 3, and up. Nice job, beautiful posture. And up, down, 2, 3, and up, down, 2, 3, and up. 2 more in this rhythm. And up, down, 2, 3, and up. Let's reverse it. We're going to go down quickly and then rise up for 3. So down, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3, giving us lots of time to figure out when our heels go down. 1, 2, 3, really feeling that core engaged to lift the head and shoulders up. Down, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3, down, 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. Work through that whole movement. Lots of work is happening in these muscles as you slowly lift yourself up for 3 and 2. Last one. Nice. Shake it out. We're going to rise up onto our toes. Walk your heels together. We're just going to start with down, up, plies here. Go as deep as you're comfortable. Down, up, down, up. So don't feel any tension in your knees. If you're feeling tension in your knees, then just shallow plies here. So only go down as far as you're comfortable before you feel any pressure being put on those joints. When you're coming down into this plie, really feel those knees open. Feel the rotation coming from the hips for 3, 2, 1. Stay here. If you can, we're going to balance while we pulse, pulse, pulse. Heels squeeze together, squeezing those heels to open the knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful job. We're going to come into a second position plie to finish our bar work. We're going to be doing a big stretch here. So we're going to come out to our second position plie. We're going to rise up and stretch over the bar. Out and stretch. Out and stretch. So feel your rib cage going up and over instead of getting compressed between your rib cage and your hips. Make a lot of space in your abdomen. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay down in this plie, over and open, over and open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Feet wide, much wider than hip distance. Feel where those knees are opening up over the toes, down, up and over, down, up and over. Really warming up our core here for our core series that's happening next, but still getting a lot of work in those legs. We're deliberately pressing those knees open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down into this plie, over, open, over, open. Nice. Beautiful extension. Nice reaching for the stars here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, walk those feet together. Shake everything out. Nice work at the bar today. Let's put our mats out and get ready for our core work. So we are going to start with a pretty challenging move, but there is a modification. We are going to be doing down dog to a knee hover. So for our down dog, our hands are right under our shoulders. Tuck those toes under. Press back into a down dog. Roll through the shoulders to drop the head. Nice straight spine. Glutes going up and behind you. Heels floating toward the mat. So this is our starting position. We're going to come forward into a plank and bring the knee outside the elbow. You can drop this standing knee. That's a nice modification to give you some support. Stepping back to this down dog. Other side, bring in the knee, down dog. So if this is doing too much on your shoulders to come through this movement, you can just stay here in a knee plank, reaching side to side. So whatever you need to modify to get it to work for you, you will still be working very hard when that knee comes to the outside of the elbow to hover. And back. Out. And back. Really feeling the length of your body as you extend into that plank. Head, top of the head, reaching forward, not dropping the head when we come into this plank. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit on your knees, roll your wrists. We're going to do static holds here. So again, choose your position. Down on knees, totally great. You can try to be in a knee plank, but even if you need to, you can be in a tabletop. You'll still get a lot of work here. Let's hold on the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lay it back. Let's come down to a legs in the air crunch. So again, we're really working on extension, length. We've got our legs up in the air. We're going to start with our hands reaching forward, lifting the head and shoulders up off the mat, pressing that belly button down. And that's where your lift is coming from a lot of engagement here in the core. Lift, lift, and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll those knees, rock side to side. Get a little bit of a break. We're going to stay in this position. For our next move, we're going to do leg lowers. So you can take your thumbs and put them underneath your glutes if you'd like, just for a little bit of extra leverage. tuck your shoulder blades under to open your chest, legs extended. The full expression here is legs down to hover above the mat, lifting up. So we're not dropping them to the mat. Lots of variations available here. We can have our legs at 90 degrees, tap the toes down, or you can do one leg at a time. So wherever you are, choose your variation. We're going nice and slow to get the work done here, not using momentum. 2 more like this, and we're going to change our rhythm. And 2. We're going to go down for 3, up for 1. You can use momentum on that 1. So down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Feel the position of your shoulder blades. Are they down on the mat, or are they trying to lift up and shrink your chest? Down, 2, 3, and up. 4, and up. 2, and up. 1. Wait, that was actually 2. This is 1. And up. Hug those knees before we do it the other way. We're going to go a quick down, 3 up. It's a lot harder to hit the brakes on that quick down. So get yourself mentally prepared. Down, 1, 2, 3. Trying to stop those legs at a hover. Down, 1, 2, 3. Nice job. 1, 2, 3. Down, 1, 2, 3 for 4. And 3. And 1, 2. And 1. And hug those knees. Great job. Really nice. We're going to come over to our elbows in a modified tabletop position. Coming down to our elbows, knees are hip distance, although we're going to walk them in together because we're going to lift that right leg up into the air and we're going to open the knee. So this is similar to what we were doing at the bar. We're keeping that knee lifted high in both positions and we're opening the hip. The shoulders stay square to the mat. So at the bar, we opened the whole body to the side. Here, we are working our core more than our legs. So that lift is coming from an abdominal twist that's being accomplished by those abdominal muscles. Lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying square, flex that foot, just pulse that leg up to the sky, pulse it, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, wiggle the hips, get ready for the other side. Lift that left knee into the air, open the hips, shoulders square. Keeping that knee lifted and high in both positions. So square the hips, open the hips, square the hips, open the hips. Nice. Working that twist, keeping the shoulders parallel for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square hips, flex the foot, pulse to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that knee down, push back into a child's pose. Feel that nice stretch. Okay, let's finish our core work with 1 Last grueling move. We're going to come down onto the mat, legs extended, arms extended. We're going to do a modified jackknife. The goal is to sit up into a boat and then bring it back down. So rise up into the boat, catch your balance here, bring it back down. Push that belly button down to feel the core work happening. And open, lift, and open. Here we are coming to a full resting position in between moves, because it's a lot harder to lift up all of this body weight straight from the floor rather than keeping a little tension here. You're getting a little bit of assistance from your hands lifting up, but try not to swing them. Try to just use a little bit of that lift to open up into this. The modification, of course, is feet on the floor, legs extended. Just bring those feet onto the floor. Nice straight spine, sitting up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the boat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up. Let's start with a little bit of a butterfly stretch, and then we'll open into a full seated V. So holding onto those feet, walk your glutes toward your heels or your heels toward your glutes. Press your tailbone down to the sky to lift your head and shoulders and straighten your spine. Open those knees. Feel a nice stretch happening on the inner thighs. Lots of work going on here. Letting those muscles start to relax. Let your breathing slow. And now open yourself up. Open those legs into a nice V position. Keeping head and shoulders parallel to the wall in front of you. We're going to reach that top arm over and reach to the side. Both glutes staying on the mat. Top arm stretching to elongate the side of the body here. Beautiful job. And lift up and over to the other side. Pressing both glutes down into the mat, not letting that opposite hip lift up. Trying to keep the head and shoulders open. So this is more of a stretch for our back and our obliques. And let's turn this into more of a stretch for our legs. Turn your shoulders to face that extended leg and reach out over the leg. Again, both glutes on the mat. You can reach for your toes. Feeling the stretch along the back of the leg. Walk through the center, over to the other leg. Trying to bring your knee or your nose down to your knee. Opposite glutes staying down on the mat. Walk back to the center, reaching forward. And walk your hands back. Walk your legs together. Shake them out. We're going to come to a standing forward fold. So tuck your feet underneath your hips. Keeping your head down. Letting your head float down toward the mat. You can grab a yoga toe hold if you'd like. Trying to straighten your knees so that you feel a really good stretch in the hamstrings. And slowly roll yourself up, one vertebra at a time. Nice job opening up into your super wide second position. Inhaling those arms up and exhale down into the second position, plie. Inhale up, big inhale, big stretch. One last time. And arms down into this plie. Nice job. Ladies, take your curtsy. Gentlemen, take your bow. Thanks for joining me for Barre today after the long weekend. I hope everyone had a great time.